Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. First. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The run nets them 9, so a little easier for them now. It's 3rd and 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Allen on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Falcons will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Buffalo 18. Come 19. Come 19. Check go.
From the shotgun, Penix. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the 49ers will go on offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Man in motion here. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Penix looking to pass. Escapes the puck. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety? Well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, Well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, but just barely.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Let's go now. Mustang 19.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. He takes it in at the 48. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the 49ers are set up quite well for their next possession. 1st and 10 from the 41. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's on the move. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Could be our first points here. No! Off the crossbar and no good! And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, that fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So through one, this game more for... Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Motioning the tight end now. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, set.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
Penix here from the gun. That's caught for the first. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. It's an option to the left side, and the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Touchdown, San Francisco! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Go! Set, go!
Throwing Penix. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. Blast through midfield. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That right there, that will make the